So we're back out in the garden and it's time to trim this blackberry bush. I probably should have trimmed it before now. It is crazy thick in there. I am not good. I don't think I really know what I'm doing when it comes to this, so I'm not doing a tutorial or anything on this. I'm not going to say how to, but from what I understand, the things that have leaves, we're going to keep, and anything that doesn't have leaves, we're going to chop off and then thin it out if need be. So here we go. Who knows if I'm even doing this right? It's gotten crazy big. It's like, I think it's 22 feet long, and I think we're at maybe 8 or 10 feet wide. So my husband's like, you have got to do something with this. So from what I understand, anything that produced fruit last year is not going to produce fruit this year. So it's got to go. And some of it has already, if the tip touches the ground, if the tip of the plant touches the ground, it will root. So this is actually rooted into the ground. Now, I could replant this somewhere else, and I'm probably going to nip this. Probably nip it right here, just so I could replant it. But I have a big enough blackberry bush here, so there is a node here, and then this looks like it's not doing so great, so I'm going to hit it right above this node, and then I'll have this that I can plant. So this one doesn't have any growth on it. Same thing with this guy here and this one. We're getting there. It's a little thinned out here. Bulk of it's right there. I don't mind if it grows this way. I just don't want it to grow up towards that fig tree too much more, or out against the property line more. What would happen if I just cut this thing all the way back, like down to the ground after the summer. Oh, try to keep up with it this year. Again, I have no idea if I'm doing this right, so I don't know if I should tell you to do what I'm doing. Okay, I got it all thinned out. That's everything that I pulled out. And you can actually see in there now, I have a little bit of a path, like right here. I'm gonna try to run a cattle panel through there and put T-posts up and try to get it trellised up some. And now we're gonna take all this and burn it in the fire pit. Yeah, just to get started. There was a ton of paper I just put in there. Back in the garden, spring 2025. Decided to start pulling this mulch up. And we're gonna let the grass grow back in. So all that work to edge it in the fall and lay that cardboard down, I took it up. Took all the cardboard up, pulled up most of the mulch. I need to get in between the beds still. Pulled the mulch up and put it around the blueberry bushes and both fig trees. Ended up putting the cardboard down and then mulch. Took the mulch from here, put it around the fig trees. Hopefully it's gonna work well. I don't know why it wouldn't. This is the fig tree I hacked super late in the season and nothing is really coming back on it. There's these little guys here, but they're even dry. So it hasn't been very warm. We've only had a couple of days of warm. So we'll see if this fig tree comes back. This other one has some growth on it. But it's pretty dry. It's pretty dry, so not sure. There is some new buds on there. And this all has some buds on it, but it's still way too tall for me. It's gotta be 8 foot, 10 foot, I don't know. And those are the blueberry bushes. This one on the left here is really, only has just this one bloom on it. And this little guy here, it's trying. Just trying to bloom in there. And this side, oh, this side actually has some flowers on it already. Blackberry bush is looking awesome. My husband and I were able to get a cattle panel in there. So now I'm gonna take all these ends and weave them up in the top there and try to control this a little bit better. So, hoping to try to keep this from being quite so crazy over the summer. So hopefully hubby will just be able to come and weed, or I'm sorry, and just mow right through here. And then I told him I would take over string trimming around here. So I guess I just have to learn how to do it. Gonna end up being like this row and then another row right here. Looks slightly better. That's how the blackberry bush is looking so far. Look at these. I picked a few of these yesterday, day before, and they're tart. Not ready yet. But it definitely filled in there. It is huge. I have trimmed these many times already. And it looks like the Japanese beetles are here. So tall. These first ones usually are not, they come off easily. They're usually taste better. They usually taste better if they pop right off. Now that one was actually sweet. See, that one's not coming off easily. That was tart. But I'm about to be overrun with blackberries, so I need to go get the freezer cleared out. It's crazy. I ended up mulching there, but this side, I think I'm gonna end up, I'm just gonna cut all of this back so that it just is like a wall right here. I might even have to till this up, because there's actually not, there's blackberries in there, but like up here, like right there, there's like nothing there. So I'm gonna just take all this out so I can get in there next year. And then this side, see how it's easier? I can get in here to this whole wall of blackberries. Oh. Crazy.